Hello, this is JE Racer X here, and I am the token black guy of the group, totally not saying this for the second time.
Are
What
you
second
sure
time?
about that? What's a second time?
Yeah, what is
Oh.
the
I
second
mean,
time?
last time I checked, the second time is something that implies it's the first time,
Anyways, welcome to...
which means it's
Not
the
create
third
a time paradox.
Anyways, welcome to Midtown Madness 3 Part 15, and in this part, this was originally supposed to be on my other profile, but things kind of happened, so I had to make a new one to show this off. But regardless, it's not a huge issue because regardless of the fact I can just come back, I just can make a new one to easily do it. Because I got the downloadable content cards, which is a little bit of a pain to do because I have an Xbox that's modded. It's got a chip inside, and I can, do all the same kind of stuff that a soft modded Xbox would be able to do. But the installer thing that someone made for this game to add the content doesn't work. It just it says it's like corrupted or there's something wrong, and it just deletes it. But thankfully, another person, I think it was on the Assembler Games forums, compiled all the files that the DLC things make, with the exception of the text there. It'll usually have some name for it, but it doesn't tend to work. But that's like the only thing that doesn't work. And, hang on 1 minute. There we go. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. But, these two cars here, this Formula 1 lookalike, and this NASCAR lookalike, are gonna be fast enough, and of course there's other cars. They're gonna be fast enough to get two little pickups, one in Washington and one in Paris, that we're gonna be showing off how to get. So since we'll be starting in Washington, let's go with the NASCAR, and we'll be showing off exactly what it is I'll be getting.
Hey,
Now
no
you guys can
Daytona
talk.
USA. Hey, no Daytona USA colors this time.
Nice
Yeah.
weather
What do you
for a
mean?
cruise.
Well, it was
There
really
was no
good.
last time.
I don't know what this last time is.
This sounds like
I will say
put on. This
this
sounds
again.
Like
Do not create a
burger.
time paradox.
What's
Shit,
that? I
that's
see a dimensional space rift opening up. Racer!
Hey, I already
Shit,
got
what
in
the
the
fuck's going on? We're
DeLorean.
in some kind of dimensional time portal.
This is
Hey.
why we don't have nice things.
Hey, I've already gotten the DeLorean. No need to.
Anyways, so what I need to do here is also morning compared to the day, but it's okay. It works. It doesn't matter what time of day or what weather is. You can do it regardless. So at this spot in the map, I'm going to be driving this car here. We're gonna want a great build up of speed, and you're gonna clearly see why I'm driving this car here. You can see, yeah, it goes very fast. Then I gotta let off a bit, or else
If
I'll
only
miss the corner.
NASCARs can go this fast in real
And
life.
you see that little thing that had the question marks on it? That is
No.
what we're gonna be trying to get.
Hey.
Yes, care.
As
Hey,
you can
this
see,
is-
it's pretty high, so that's why we're using something like this, so we can actually get it. Now, if you don't have the DLC, you're not out of luck, because there is a car that you can unlock in the game that will go fast enough to get it. It's just that it may take a while to get that car. So, just keep that in mind. But if you have the DLC, you can... But if you have the DLC, then you can just do it right at the start of the game, because, well, you don't need to unlock... These cars will just be unlocked right from the start. Oh, not enough.
You
You
know,
missed.
this car doesn't look like it's set up to specifications. I think NASCAR might have to fine you for your illegal modifications.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, it's got brake lights. It's also a 6-speed.
Mm-hmm.
It goes 270.
yeah. Something's wrong. It's too fast for NASCAR.
It's too fast for most racing championships.
It's a
seeing
cool...
that most
It's a
things.
cool NASCAR, that's what it is.
It can also turn. What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns right. What is this?
It actually handles. Something's wrong there.
Also, whenever you flip around, it almost looks like it's all-wheel drive. I don't know why.
Could be. Who knows?
I
You know-
definitely don't
Oh,
think
no.
that's too spec.
Oh.
Oh, hey, that
Oh,
actually
missed
helped turn us
horribly.
back around.
Hey, invisible wall.
E.
because the game doesn't want you going into the buildings.
You know, I'm pretty sure the actual NASCARs are left-wheel drive.
Yeah, I
Wouldn't
mean,
it be right wheel drive?
No, the driver, where the in the kind of the silhouette, you can see that it does sit on the left-hand side.
No, I'm talking about the physical two wheels on the left.
Oh, right,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, you don't need the wheels, right? You never use them.
And got it.
Wait, would
Yay!
a car that turns left have right wheel?
So we got a car called the Serpent Mark II.
No, Juracer, it would be called up-wheel drive. Get it right.
So now we got the Serpent. Let's move over to Paris, and I'll just quickly show off the car that we unlocked. This is the Serpent Mark II. It's a nice little, kind of like futuristic for the time looking car.
Mix of a
It looks like a CN had
and the Lamborghini.
It looks like a CN tried mating with a Gallardo.
Yep, pretty much
Yeah.
a CN and Gallardo. I'm actually getting used to actually saying Gallardo now. I used to always just say Gallardo, but it's Gallardo.
Gallardo.
As someone
Looks
who actually
reminiscent
took
to,
Spanish a lot,
Midget
the double L
EX2
is
from
supposed to
Rush
be a
2049.
Y sound.
Well, but
Anyways,
Gallardo,
So to get our
Gallardo is
second
like-
car, let's just show off the Formula One thing,
I think that's more of a Formula 300.
possibly.
It's not Spanish. I mean, Gallardo is not Spanish.
Alright,
It's
But
Italian.
Spanish and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the double L in Italian is very similar in pronunciation to
Maybe I
the
don't, I
double
don't know
L in
Ita-
Spanish.
I
So
don't know
anyways, let's go
Yes.
and go to where we need to be for this one, which is by the Latchian River.
I mean,
Yes, the Formula
And
Car.
Plus,
can
Ludo,
just say-
just to drive my point home even more, Lamborghini tends to name their cars after
Bulls.
Spanish fighting bulls.
yeah, maybe.
Okay,
So
Okay,
it
that
would
side?
be pronounced Gallardo.
Yeah, anyway, it's Gallardo, and yeah, we don't. But then there
So
are
this
also-
one,
You can just say this. The same.
there it is over there. You gotta be going pretty quick for this one. Hence why I got the Formula car.
What do you mean? You just need to be going at 2 miles per hour?
If only.
I mean, 2 miles in two and something
Turn
after
it
8
around.
miles.
Alright. This one we gotta get. This one at least we don't have to really worry too much about a corner. We'll mostly be going straight for this one.
Straight.
We just have to take like a minor turn, but nothing too serious. Oh, I overshot it.
Oh,
You missed.
Oh,
I missed. Oh my
Oh.
word! It's
And then-
Thunder! He's hit the barrier!
God damn it.
Hi, Kaiju. Are you trying to be Bernie Eccleston or whatever his name was?
Is that Glock?
No.
No, he's
Oh,
Bernie
what's his name?
Sanders. Wait.
Wait a minute.
no.
I-
Keep the politics out of this.
But Bernie
You're
Sanders is a
trying
cool
to-
politic.
Bernie Sanders was the only good politic.
Well, he
but-
wasn't the only good one.
Out
But
of
he
this
was-
election, yes.
But
Call
is it
off third
communist?
parties.
No. I'll put it this
I
way,
think we're
Game
trying to refer to
He's not
Murray
the he
Walker.
wasn't the only good one, but he was the only good one that really got anywhere. And oh hey, within the second attempt, I got the asp.
And also,
What
Flat
is
Spin.
this?
But
But yeah,
You asked.
Gameways is
But
a
yeah,
communist and you're American.
personally, I think another good politician that unfortunately didn't get as far was Rand Paul, but that's just my opinion.
But
anyways,
Gameways.
I'm not gonna get into that here.
Yeah, me neither. That's
Yes,
all I
let's
wanted to say. I
not.
just wanted to say that, and that's it. Anyways, the asp. You may be looking at it. You may be looking at the asp and think, "What is this thing? It looks like crap." Well, it does kind of look poor, but there's a reason for that. This is actually a conversion of another car. I'm guessing it's probably called the Asp in that game, from an earlier dice racing game made for the computers back in the late 90s. I don't
Late
remember.
90s.
Unfortunately, I don't remember the name, but
Was it Motorhead?
might have been Motorhead. I don't know for sure. But this is one of the cars that you could drive in that game, and I guess as a tribute to that, they decided to put that in as a little secret.
The
It's got a
me.
floating wing.
floating wing is
Yay.
bothering me.
Yeah,
The floating wing has awakened me from my eternal sleep.
the floating wing
Cat,
is
what do you want?
Floating wing.
the floating wing is magic. But anyways,
Space
that's-
magic?
so
Hey kid, wanna buy
that,
some space magic?
that is how you get those 2 cars. And now what we're gonna do is delete the profile.
Delete! Delete!
Delete it.
Brother Needle.
So now we're gonna go back to the one we were at, and I'm just gonna quickly show off that on these ones I did in fact have the serpent and the asp. So we'll be showing those 2 cars off, as well as some other cars in the next part. As we got since we got a total of 20 blitz and checkpoints for each city, we'll do 5. We'll do 5 per part. How about that? Sound good?
That sounds like a
with that.
plan.
There we go. So we'll be starting with the Paris Blitz races in the next part, so stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, donate to my Patreon, or join my forum boards, all the links for that are in the description box down below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and take care.
You're
Like it.
welcome.
Stay tuned.